With my little bag. Oh, thank you. What did you need?
Agendas?
Oh, I'll make a couple. No, I don't think I will, because I wrote all over mine already. Let me, yeah, we need a few copies of the agenda. I guess we're being recorded now. We're recording all meetings, so we'll get a copy of the agenda and start with the street committee at 4 o'clock.
Find here to do that.
Oh, that's my job now, isn't it?
Need some paper, need a notepad.
Now you'll be agreeing with me what I said.
But
The minutes will come from.
that's an agenda, right on the block, so we're on it.
Later, having this, if we could have this on the council meeting, so that we can, if the camera is right in our face when we. Or if
Scratching
you
your
got,
nose.
yeah, if you got a little something hanging. Wait, is that recording now? Dang it.
I started dressing up in case you didn't notice for the council meetings. I didn't, but
I was gonna say, I don't think you look any different.
no, but I did once. Thanks. Thanks, Darcy. Fun. Versus wearing the shirt you just cut the deer up with, you come to the meeting and there's oil, blood. All. Or in Doug's case, mustard down your shirt. That's not fair to make a joke when the guy's not here.
Yeah, that's not Doug. Yeah, it's fair.
Doug should get these minutes.
Where would you pass one to Rhett, please?
Okay. Mayor, do I need to write down the attendance or is there a sheet?
Did everyone sign up?
I'll just make a quick note.
Okay.
I can do it.
Good.
I think so.
Okay, then we'll start the committee meeting at 4:03 p.m. The first item on the agenda tonight, streets, is number one, change all committee meeting times to 5 and 5:15 p.m. for more public access, with City Hall being open until 6 o'clock. This does not result in overtime for City Hall staff. The public has asked us to change the time so more people can attend meetings after their work hours.
So I did give everyone a sheet from Brendan, which you can read.
Would you like me to read it?
Yes, unless Brendan, did you want to speak to this, or is it okay if we just read your letter?
That's all right. If you just read it.
You
Okay.
just want me to read it? Okay. So this is from Brendan. So I am speaking regarding the change of committee meeting times to begin at 5 p.m. While I understand the change would not majorly impact city staff over time, and a few members of the public have expressed interest in later committee meetings to possibly allow more of the public to attend, I believe the notion such a change will affect meeting attendance records is inconsistent with history. There are recurring public meeting times scheduled at all hours of the day throughout each month. And as a person who attends countless of these meetings, I can attest to the fact that members of the public show up to participate when they truly need or want to, regardless of the time. The most recent example I can refer to is the Dawson County Commission's 10 a.m. meeting last week, which had its largest audience in quite some time. Considering the average attendance at regular city council meetings at 7 p.m. while outside of people's work hours is only a few people, I do not believe pushing committee meeting meetings off until 5 p.m. will yield a different result. Not only that, but a person could argue the change would inadvertently further restrict public access to other meetings in Glendive, considering other entities begin their meetings at or close to 5 p.m. on city committee meeting days. If people truly intend to present themselves and participate in a public meeting, whether for business or strictly observation, then they will make necessary adjustments to their schedules to do so. It does not matter if a meeting is at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you name it. Past experience informs us the time of a meeting does not affect public attendance. Sincerely, Brendan Heitman. I think Brendan said it really well. I agree 100% with not moving our committee meetings to 4 p.m. or to 5 p.m. and keeping them at the same time.
I put it on the agenda and brought it forward because it was brought to me, and so I do try to bring it forward. But definitely Brendan has a great point that I don't think that we would have more people in attendance if the meeting was at 5, because look who's here now. So to me it's doesn't matter, but
One thing I was gonna throw out too, a lot of times the PUPA meetings go more than an hour anyway. So, this way with the new 10-hour days, we start at 4, we should definitely hopefully be done by 6, and then city staff won't have to be here off their scheduled work hours.
Yeah. Well, I would like to say, yeah, similar, that we get done, city staff, then if they got work to finish for the end of the day, they can finish with that. Just something I was thinking about when Chairwoman Joanne was reading the letter from Brendan was, I heard from a few people, oh man, I can't go to that college basketball game on Monday. And then I happened to stick my nose in there for a little while, and I saw some of the people that said they couldn't make it. And I saw other people who maybe they were bosses, or they are, but they were there, even though it was not a holiday per se for them. Their business was open, and it's surprising how many people were there on Monday to see the game, even though it was scheduled in the middle of the day. So it kind of goes to the concept, if you want to be there, not all the time, but much of the time you can be there. But you could always communicate too, messages and such. And the committee meeting is not the final. It's where we get the primary information, but the decisions are made at the council meeting. But anyway.
That's what I would like to add, is the opportunity to speak and is at the council meeting 7. The committee meeting is kind of where we just get dialed in what we're going to talk about at this meeting. So if you can't make the committee meeting, you surely make it to the council meeting at 7. So this is going to work pretty good. That's fun.
so could we say we're in agreement that we won't take this forward to the council?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
Cool. All right, item number 2 on the agenda is the chamber is asking permission to close Merrill Avenue for the light parade on November 29th. They will go from the high school to the Epic. It doesn't have a time on here, so on what time they like it closed, but
Oh yeah, I forgot, but I don't know. It's the usual time.
dark.
Yeah. I think it's 6, but
And that,
I think sounds right.
yeah.
probably be best in what Frank Gresham is where you would normally block it off there, so you don't get many people piled up.
Yeah, they got that parade route.
Mhm. So we're good on moving this one forward.
Yeah, Katie, I'm sorry, Assistant Chief? I want to get the title wrong. Okay, Acting Chief.
Acting chief.
So Acting Chief Mills, you got anything as the police department on, well, on the night parade and safety and that, or any concerns about it?
No, we plan biggest thing to me is the kids showing up. And so everyone's been really good about, tossing it, kids on the sideline, so I haven't seen any issues.
Yeah, that was my concern when I was there is when they throw it out there and kids go in the street and it's dark, there's vehicles, yeah. But like most things in life, oh, yeah, good.
And I'm wondering with the way that the new Main Street has been laid out, there's no parking all along here till, well, I think up to Town Street. So, and then there's BN and the lot there. So I think if the kids would stand on that side of the street where there aren't cars, because this is what the person who was most concerned about the candy throwing said is the kids dart out between the parked cars and you don't see them.
Mhm.
So if we could just encourage people to have their kids stand on that side of the street, wherever they park, I don't really care, but there won't be any cars parked there, and so that would be the best place to be able to throw the candy. It would be, I guess, the east side of the street, if I have my directions right, which I think I do.
I just try to keep the group tight together and
Yeah.
stay in the turn lane. I think they do a pretty good job for the most part, unless somebody breaks down. It is a concern, it always is a concern at night. Let's watch it.
Anybody else have anything else that is not on the agenda that we should have? Any other comment?
I guess I will note that because of streetlights, state, we got these streetlights out here. I guess, Mount Lines will be back in town. Sounds like we get back to something. This fixed. See that.
No, the street lights will be fixed in December. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's, I mean,
Is that, excuse me, so then are the streetlights then the responsibility of the state financially? Just the light itself?
no, let's see.
Yeah, because it's part of the lighting district, I know that, but the lights themselves, so they repair them, but we then, they charge
In
us.
their project, they change some of the lighting, and move some of the poles and stuff, and yeah, since it. So that's their responsibility to fix that, or maybe we weren't intending to do it at this point,
Okay,
but they're not working. I guess what the point is they're not working on lower that call. During the incident, but that is not on the city.
just to finish up on the state project and other projects, even our own water sewer projects, all the paving that was gonna be done is done.
It is, and the
Okay.
seating's been done. So the seating stuff, so that turned out pretty good. That's all we can get. Substantial completion for that project was October 18th. So that's looking really good.
Looks like they're finishing up the
state
painting
project,
too.
trying to get this, yeah, that's it, although that's,
Right.
I think they finished it yesterday.
Yeah, okay.
They still got some cone and some sedimentation, like silt fence over top of the storm drains over here. You see, and then as you go out the underpass, it's a mess under the underpass. There's leaves, those storm drains are plugged up. I mean, I'm at the point now where we're gonna be forced to clean this out. I can't keep waiting. I want to get that cleaned before the end of the year, weather permitting, and it looks like tomorrow's my last day, so. I contacted him today, trying to get him in there to get that stuff removed and get those cleaned out. Doesn't know if that's gonna happen. It's gonna be more headache for us if we wait for them, and so I think tomorrow they're planning on leaving that. Fortunately, they're gonna have to. I don't get on my soapbox about the Department of Transportation and see. I'd like to basically the same problems that we have with our every time we do something.
Frank, will the underpass possibly be closed for a while tomorrow then?
If we can, right now, I'm not that thing.
Okay.
Putting that out. So sorry about the inconvenience, but we're short staffed right now with that sickness that's going around. It's going right through the crew. So we were 5 down yesterday, 4 today, and we're 2 short-handed on employees to start with. So we're extremely short-handed. Tomorrow is trash day. We're still trying to get everything down, and we got to take advantage of these nice days. We get some pad food there. You know, it's nice that we've had this weather this late in the season where we've been able to kind of clean some stuff up, and you know that stuff that you always oh man, we're trying to get over there, just run out of time. But then you know it's always something, right? It's either the weather, and now we're short crew, so. But we're hoping to do that tomorrow. But we gotta have people show up. We gotta have, you know, we have the obligation of trash pickup, so that's gonna take priority. And then hopefully, yeah, everybody get that.
Just one more question on the state project. The, eventually, won't there be, traffic safety signal lights for pedestrians, like at the high school and with those bulb outs, isn't there gonna be a walk, don't walk kind of thing?
And it's the same company, and it's one.
Okay, so that'll be new to the city.
Some lights can cross from down there.
Oh, yeah. That's a new crosswalk.
Yeah, there's a couple of things.
I thought that was a good change, that crosswalk, because there's never
Absolutely.
been one, even though anybody going to the hospital.
Yeah.
That's how you cross unless everybody's routed down to where the underpass is, but that's a new crosswalk for Glendive.
They got guardrail stuff too, so they'll get it wrapped up. All the project is great, so it's just these final touches that they're having the same problems though, getting contractors in town, and then I think they're having problems getting supplies too as well for their lighting and stuff. So I mean, it's always a hard time this time of year in Montana or any place like this Midwest where the days are short. The weather starts to change and everybody's going on trying to finish up the last things on the project. So.
One other thing about I guess I lied. One more thing about the new street, on Merrill here. So Red Coon's driving the speed limit. That slows people down behind him, whereas before with the 2 lanes, I go in the same direction. People can just blast past, and a lot of times it seemed like people from out of town coming in off the interstate either didn't see the speed limit sign or didn't care, and it's like. But I think now with 1 lane going one direction, if somebody's going the speed limit, it's going to slow some other people down, which might help law enforcement since everybody's.
Well, that I read on Facebook, the council does everything again to keep everybody out of town. So.
Anything else? Then we will street committee meeting at 4:19 p.m.
That time was what, Madam Chairman? 4:19, so then you are over your time limit. That's okay. She used to criticize Jason and me about taking too much time. You guys forgot already.
It was your talking that put us over the time limit here.
Purposely. Okay, we'll open up the FUPR meeting. I'll go by that 4:19 time. Private citizen wishes to donate the $8,000